Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I've got a new guest here, Govinda, and you guys know Ali. Govinda's going to be helping us out with all the football videos for the Euros, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So today, does someone want to introduce what we're going to do today? We're going to do the starting 11.
Yeah, I
Um,
think we just do starting 11, go around and see our best team.
Start with
Yep.
But is this
goalkeepers.
for, yeah, is this specifically for the Croatia game or just in general?
No, in general, like who do you think the best England XI is? 4-3-3. Who's their best starting 11?
Okay.
So who do you want to? What order should we go in? I'll go last.
Okay, so
I'll go
starting.
first then. All right, you
Okay.
go on then.
Go on, Ali.
Okay, give me the start. Okay, I'll start then. So
Yeah.
goalkeeper. Uh, it's a bit peak there, isn't it? Uh,
Go on.
it's going to be Pickford.
You think
I
100%?
would, yeah, 100%. I
But
would.
who's your favorite goalkeeper? Who would you start?
I think the best shot stopper is Johnson,
Yeah,
but personally, I'll take Henderson. I'll put him in. I don't have any confidence in him either, but I think he's just better than the rest of the two.
fair enough. Fender.
Mm. Yeah, well, obviously, like, Nick Pope was taken to the squad. I'll probably have him first. But given the three that are there, I'd say Pickford's definitely going to start because he can distribute from the back a bit better than the other two. Um, Personally, I'll probably go with Dean Henderson as well. A bit more established, I think.
Dino's
And
getting the votes. I'll go Sam
distribution.
Johnston. I'll go Sam Johnston because I know he'll go with Pickford, but Sam Johnston. I watched his performance against Romania. He had some good shot stops, like really good ones. So I'd personally go with him. I think he has a presence as well. I think he deserves a shot. I don't think the goalkeeper is the biggest issue. So I don't think you know how we have so many options.
Hmm.
I think it's become too much of a debate. The goalkeeper's just put a keeper in goal. That's what I think.
Yeah, he won't go
You,
Johnson because it's too brave a decision.
you
Like
think
people are gonna slaughter him if that goes wrong.
Yeah.
he's going to put the most experience then that's Pickford, isn't it? That's such a
Yeah, I
Southgate
don't
thing
know.
to do.
Henderson's
Slapping
played
the most
Champions League.
experienced. Okay, right back. Oh, we've got Liverpool fan here.
Right
Right
back,
back.
I would. Well, Trent's not going anyway, so
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he got
yeah.
injured.
That was
yeah.
sad. That was sad to see.
I wouldn't have played him anyway. I would play Carl Walker. I think he's the most balanced out of all of them, attacking, defensive. Played under Pep, can play well in back three as well. Do we think we're going back three or back four?
Well, for the sake of this,
I
we'll go
th-
back four, but I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe three.
Because I think
mm,
Carl Walker's gonna be playing the right side of a back three.
Yeah,
mm,
that's why he's taking
But
him.
he's 100% in the starting
Yeah,
11.
the
Yeah.
way he's justifying half of taking the people, he's like they can play two positions. So he's taking Luke Shaw because he can play left centre back and left back. He's taking Walker for that reason
Yeah.
as well. So.
Reece James. Yeah. So I would go Walker. Just big game player.
Alright.
Yeah.
mm. Yeah, I mean, you've got Reece James as well. I think he's got that versatility of playing right wing back as well as the right centre back that we've seen sort of towards the end of the season.
He's getting hyped up
Um,
now. People want him to start.
Yeah, I mean, if Trent was better defensively, I'd probably start him definitely. But yeah, I think I'd agree again. Carl Walker is the best all rounder, and he's got that pace. So if pace ahead of the likes of Reece James and Trippier, for example.
What are your thoughts on Trippier overall? What do you guys think? Do you think he'll get much game time? Because he's one of the favourites, like Southgate's favourites. And we know Southgate does play favourites.
I think he will, considering that how good he did last time in the World Cup as
It
well.
was a while ago.
Yeah, I mean he has just won the league as well with Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think he will, like, because he can play him left back and right back, and
It's
even
a
in the
big
wing
theory.
position. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd take. I mean, sorry, I'd start Walker 100%. Because I think Walker's the world class player. He's the world class right back we have.
Yeah.
So I'd play him, especially with when we come to the centre backs. The centre back that I'm going to choose. There's obviously that's the main reason I'll choose Walker as well. So yeah, we'll just go to the next centre back and I'll say mine and we'll just go back how we normally do. I'll put
Yeah.
Stones. So Stones and Walker. I just think it's a good combination, good partnership. So that is. I think it's quite simple there. That's who I choose as my first centre back, John Stones.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maguire's
Same
not fit,
again.
is he?
Yeah.
Well, not so far he's not fit. So right now, yeah, he's not fit. But
Let's do it because
he
we
was
all know
trained-
Maguire would start if he was fit. So let's assume he's not, because that's more interesting than who would be the backup centre back. Stones is definitely playing on that right side. So we've got Mings, we've got your boy Ben White. We got,
no, I know if Maguire's injured, 100% it's a back three.
Yeah.
100% it's a back three if Maguire's injured because, like, Connor Cody's going, isn't he? It'll be Connor Cody, Maguire, and then Walker back three. I think if Maguire's injured, it does say Maguire just then.
yeah, and it'll be
Yeah.
Walker,
Stones,
Cody and Mings.
Stones.
Oh, Stones, and then
how dodgy is that? That's so dodgy.
Yeah.
That is gross.
I think he played Mings because he's left-footed, isn't he? So he'd play him as the left centre back
Yeah.
in the back three.
And then what he'll play, but then who's going to play left wing back? Luke Shaw or Chilwell? Who'd he play there?
I'll play Chilwell, to be honest. I think he's played there all season. You can't really go wrong with him.
Luke Shaw. I'm going with.
Luke Shaw's a solid man.
I'm going with
Up and
Luke.
down.
Up and down the wing. Dennis Irwin, give me vibes.
We'll pick it in. Okay.
No, I respect Chilwell, but I don't know. I'll play Luke Shaw.
Do you know what
Maybe
it is, Chilwell? It's only that Champions League performance people are putting him in all season. He's looked a bit sus.
He did have good performances stuff. But when Tuchel
went by
came,
the
Tuchel got
consistency.
rid of him straight away, though, didn't he? Tuchel put Alonso in for a couple of games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away from Chilwell, but I'd go with Luke Shaw. I'll go with Luke.
I think because it's left wing back, it's interesting. If it's left back, it'll 100% be Luke Shaw defensively.
Yeah.
So it's left wing back.
Mm.
Maybe Chilwell would get in. Just he's a bit. I don't know.
Do you want to move to the
I'll play
midfield?
shorter.
Because we can just count that as like the whole defense discussion.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go with three in the middle. Who would your three be?
My three. Well, I would play. Is Henderson fit, Govinda? He doesn't look very fit.
He played the second half, didn't he, against Romania? I don't know whether Southgate would start him if he is fit. I mean, he's been training and stuff as well. He just looks a bit dodgy, I think, given that he hasn't played for like months.
I reckon he'll definitely get some game time in the Euros. Henderson will.
I think the latter stages he'll play, but personally, the thing is with our midfield, we've got Grealish and Mount. They're just workhorses. I'd literally play Rice sitting, Decker sitting, and then I'll play Grealish on the left side of that and Mount on the right side. I think they just work well, up and down.
That's my three as well.
But that's if we're going to dominate the ball. If we're going to play counter attacking, then we might as well just play Henderson and Rice sitting.
I think it becomes too defensive.
It's the problem in the defence.
Especially when you're playing Scotland. You can't play that.
I think our quality this time round is definitely in our attacking, and we should just use that to our advantage, really.
For one,
instead of playing with like two defensive midfielders, play with one and almost take a risk.
Because this England team is arguably the best in a while. And do you remember how they said we had that golden team, but they never won anything though? We need to kind of break that, because that could just keep happening again. No matter how much talent we've got, if they don't know how to play as a team, then man, it's not going to look too good.
But good balance with it.
Yeah, my middle three would be the same as Ali if I was to put three players out there. Also because Grealish, no matter how good he is at attacking, he tracks back.
Yeah,
and he's good at retrieving the ball. Yeah, work, like you said, workhorses, they'll work. And chemistry as well. They all know each other. Good mates, Avengers.
Decker's a man. Avengers.
Decker's mates and Jackie Grealish. Govinda, yours?
I'd maybe give a shout for Jude Bellingham being in the middle.
I love three.
Yeah. I think it's a bit too soon though. I think off the bench is a better option. Maybe later on after he's got
I've kind of got a feeling that, like Govinda said with Bellingham, I think he'll come on for like one half against a team, and he'll just smash it out the park. And I think slowly he'll just start getting more game time in the Euros. I don't know. I've got a feeling.
Do you remember that performance when we got knocked out by Iceland and Rashford got man of the match for playing 8 minutes? I think it's gonna be one of those from Bellingham. Yeah, remember he did more in the whole 8 minutes than we did the whole game because we were just passing.
Oh, is that when we lost to Iceland? We beat them.
Yeah. No, when we lost 2-1.
Oh, that was it was a big deal. That was.
I think Bellingham's gonna do something like that. He's just gonna have some cameo, and then we're looking at him for the World Cup next year.
Do you know what? He is a special player. Do you know what? Because I think we get loads of young players, but they're more like I wouldn't say showboaters, but they're flair players. Even Mount, to a degree, you could say he's a flair player because he's got to have that. But Bellingham is, he's so young, and the position he plays, I don't know, I think it's quite unique because young kids.
We've got no one like him.
Yeah, young kids normally want to score the goals, but he plays like when I've seen some highlights of him, he plays like Jorginho. You know the way he retrieves the ball and the way, as a defender comes to him, they do a 3-point turn and just get around it, but he makes it look smooth basically.
He's so confident. Yeah, I think a lot of our youngsters are like the likes of Foden, Grealish, Mount, Bellingham. They're very confident, and I think we should use that to our advantage in this tournament.
Because the last thing you want Southgate to do is take away their confidence by literally not.
The thing about Bellingham, name one attribute you need in a midfielder that he doesn't have.
He's got everything.
He's got everything. He's definitely one for the future. I think 100% World Cup next year. I think he'd be pushing to start. Like, the most balanced midfielder.
Yeah.
Especially if he goes on another Champions League run again this year.
Yeah.
Dortmund. But yeah, so that's their midfield. So now this is, I don't know if there's been debates in certain positions. I think striker is kind of guaranteed. So who's your top three?
I would go purely because I've put Grealish and Mount in already. Otherwise, I need all three of them in the team. I think it's a waste to have one on the bench. So I would go Sancho, Kane, and Foden.
Rashi doesn't make the cut.
Nah, he's not in form. I'd still play Sancho over Rashford anyway.
I'll tell you, Rashi will start. Yeah, whether you want him to start or not, he's going to start.
I won't be surprised if Sterling starts as well.
Oh,
starts with both of them.
If we get Rashford, Sterling, and Kane. The little Dominic Calvert-Lewin cameo off the bench for a little bit. I'd agree with Ali, honestly. Like, I'm not just agreeing. Like, genuinely, mine would be the same. I'd choose the same. Same three.
It's good balance as well.
Sancho played well against Romania. I know it was Romania, but yeah.
I'd maybe wouldn't start all three of them, Foden, Grealish, and Mount.
Too much.
Because I think they all like to sort of drift into the centre, and I think it would just be very sort of congested with all three of them in there. I'll probably play two of them. I'll probably play Mount and Grealish in the middle. Then I would have probably Rashford and Sancho out wide, because then you've got that width and the pace of those running in behind. Yeah, no, I would Rashford and Sancho up front with Kane.
Regardless of his form.
Have you watched him recently?
I know, but you just think with all three of them starting, Foden, Mount and Grealish, you just think, would it work? Because they're all very I think they're very similar players in that they work best in the centre, moving into the centre of the pitch.
Yeah, because Foden was smashing it when he played a false nine position at City.
I think that would work well though. Imagine we have never had anything like it. Imagine the tiki taka centre of the pitch.
What if it is too much though? I get that point.
They're just interchanging. But the problem is we were too rigid. Usually we'd have one player on the left, one player on the right. They just stay there and just passing it endlessly.
That's true.
If Harry Kane was quicker, I'm not taking anything away from him, I'm just saying if Harry Kane was quicker, then it could be a debate for playing all of them. Because remember when we went through that phase, we were playing United, we're playing Greenwood, Martial, and Rashford. They literally could swap position anytime. Any of them could interchange at any point. You can't do that though, because Kane can't play out on the wing. Well, he can. I'm sure he can, but he's not. You wouldn't prefer him to play out on the wing.
Kane's been playing off centre back throughout the whole season, hasn't
he? I hope he doesn't do that. Do you remember in the World Cup when he's dropping back to CDM?
I hope he's not on corners.
We don't want Harry
free
Kane
kicks
there.
and corners, and they're not taking Ward-Prowse because now we've got our starting 11.
Oh, that's
I think we need to talk about Ward-Prowse. I'd take him just for set pieces. I think you need
definitely. You think of the amount of fouls that Grealish would get, and Ward-Prowse on there.
Yeah, well, Grealish was clear by how many fouls he'd won and how many times he'd been tackled in the Premier League. Yeah, most in the league.
He missed 10 games in a row.
So, and remember in the World Cup how important Trippier's set pieces were. And
Ward-Prowse
he's on a different level. So, yeah.
It really depends how we set up, because if we're dominating the ball, I think those three, Mount, Grealish, and Foden, would be perfect. If we're going to sit back, then it's just wasted. You might as well play Rashford or Sterling and then Sancho on the other side. They're just going to counter attack all the time.
If we assume that Maguire's fit, I think our defence will be really strong with Luke Shaw and Maguire that have the partnership, with Stones and Walker have that partnership. I don't think we've ever seen that before.
So imagine if Joe Gomez didn't get injured.
I think
that would have been Yeah.
We need some pace in there. Same
But
problem we have
would
with
he
United.
start over John Stones though? Because would he have a season as good as John Stones had?
But I think it's
Well-
the same thing as like Maguire and Lindelof. They're just a better partnership. As individual centre backs, maybe you play Stones, but as a partnership, probably Maguire and Gomez would be, or even Gomez and Stones. It is going to be Maguire though, isn't it?
No, Maguire would start 100%.
Yeah.
We need to respect him more. Player. And
Put some
Maguire
respect
needs a
in
bit
there.
more respect because when United lost him, they did not win a game. So
Yeah, I didn't think he was that important in the team, but then when you took him out of the team, and you realise like the difference between
that was
having
every United
for Man
fan.
United, Bailly and Lindelof at the back. Yeah.
shaky.